That's rude as fuck and it's stupid to me. Like, why would I say hello to him? I don't even know him. Like, nigga, because you just walked in this nigga's house. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm not saying all Mexicans think like that, but some people of the Latino culture do believe certain. Not to say people that black people just have the best manners or what have you, but like I did explain to Ale, a lot of black people have exceptional manners because we come from fucking slavery and servitude, my nigga. We had to have manners because it was life or death. And because we're competing with everybody else that's not black, my nigga, they have the advantage. So we need to be the most mannerable motherfuckers in the goddamn world, just to be considered a human being. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that black guy had really good manner. You know what I'm saying? So certain things, that's the issues that we typically run across. Like the level of not even the level of the level of maturity contributes to certain perspectives and things that go on. Like me, I wouldn't even necessarily consider myself a homebody, right? It's just the fact that I mean everybody knows I had this situation for eight years of my life, my nigga. So I'm kind of used to being in the crib. And everything I do, I could do at the house. Everything that I'm interested in is in the house, unfortunately. Like I do music and I do YouTube videos. I guess it would be cool for me to go outside and maybe go to a studio or go to people's houses and shit. But yeah, that's the thing too. I'm not saying that I grew up on the computer like these niggas, but I had social media when it first came out. It didn't raise me or anything like that. But even in middle school, I didn't even realize until later there were forms of social media. There were forums and ah, things like that that you could go on and actually communicate with people and have little fake ass little dates and shit like that. But at the end of the day, my nigga, that's the thing too. She cannot, or she doesn't. She does not um create content. It's not something that she's used to. You know what I mean? So that's a big difference, I would have to say. So just that, the age difference, the cultural difference, and like I said, black people not necessarily having a culture per se. We don't have a set of rules and traditions and holidays and a language. Like all black people don't speak the same language, my nigga. And even when I consider when I say black, I mean black Americans. I mean black people niggas. Everybody doesn't speak the same. We don't have a lot of shared anything. You know, the only thing that we do is if we see each other, we nod sometimes. I mean, besides that, going to fucking jail, like unfortunately, everything that you might consider a tradition or a culture is fucking it's rooted in toxicity. It's rooted in slavery, prison, or being oppressed in some form. Which not to say because it came from negativity is not a culture. But yeah, it is, but it's not. I don't want that. That's some bullshit. But those are the issues that we typically run across, just us both being bullheaded. She's thinking that she knows fucking everything because she's 9 years older than me, not trusting certain things, trying to do things traditionally, more personally, and unfortunately, I'm not really a personable type of guy anymore. You know, like it's kind of funny because it's kind of the roles are reversed. Like usually you might think that somebody who is older has more damage and they don't want to socialize and they just have a fucked up view on people and society in general and they're in their own bubble and they don't trust people. No, that would be that would describe more so myself. But that's because I was actually in the street though. That's because I was living a criminal lifestyle every day at some point. That's why. But she just has this happy-go-lucky. I just want to socialize and be friendly. I'm not a friendly. I mean, I can be. I'll turn it on and off. But I'm not a social butterfly anymore. I've been damaged to the point where it's like that doesn't interest me. And if I do try to socialize with a motherfucker, I'm gonna get some money out of shit. I'm not just gonna be talking to be talking. You know, I was always taught that that's a bitch trait anyway. Just talking to be talking, you're not saying shit. We're not learning anything. We're not gaining anything from this conversation. I just was always thought that's bitchy. Just this is the fucking hardest part of this goddamn life, man. You're just talking to be talking. But yeah, that's where most of it comes from. It's pretty because I'll post some shit on social media and people like, oh, blacks and Mexicans don't belong with each other because of the cultural differences. I understand somebody who is like super like you don't even know the language type of Mexican and somebody who's black who has never been outside of their own neighborhood, never interacted with anybody really typically but black people. I understand that. But that's not the type of guy I am. What the fuck? Hold on, let me see. Oh, is this too tight? Shit's annoying, man. But yeah, it's interesting. Like I have a homeboy named Thirsty, which his wife is Caucasian. His wife is Caucasian, and I asked him like, I'm not necessarily, I don't like it, whatever. But when's the last time you dated a black chick? And he was like, bro, I typically don't date black women because it's boring. We already know everything about how we grew up. We already, that's more predictable. He basically said, and his wife is actually from France, born and raised in France. He said basically, with her, I get to learn something new every day. I get to experience a new, different culture every day. It never gets boring, and I don't have to deal with certain type of traumas that black women have experienced. Is this on here? Man, come on. This shit, you're being difficult, man. Which is something that I've explained to Ali as well. The shit, the things that you're gonna put me through, I'm not gonna experience with a black female. Not to say I don't like black women, because that's not a thing. But I think it's cool. But it's just certain things I don't want to have to experience that comes from slavery. Yeah.